Burger Elite Hunters 175 grain. And this APW expander mandrel set. It's an amazing set. Or the A&D FX120i with the Auto Trickler V3. Impact. Hey everybody, out here from BCExtremeOutdoorsman. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to be hand loading for the 280 Ackley Improved, and I'm going to show you my steps on how I go about loading my ammo. Now I'm using H4831 Shortcut by Hodgdon, large rifle CCI number 200 primers, Burger Elite Hunters 175 grain, of course 7mm, 284 diameter, and I have this Redding Deluxe die set here, and I'll show you how I got these set up for how I hand load. And the brass I'm using, this is brand new brass. This is a Nosler 280 Ackley brass, and yeah, I'll take you along and show you what I do. Okay, so the first thing I usually do when I'm hand loading brass that's not brand new is, of course, I will take some steel wool here and I'll clean the necks just to get some of the carbon off, and then after I get the carbon off, then I'll throw them in a tumbler, which I have behind me, and run that for a while. I do not use stainless steel media. I like to have a little bit of carbon inside here, just to for consistent neck lubricity, I guess it is. I was told and I've heard that too clean a brass can be a bad thing. So that's what I do there. So the first thing I'm going to do with this brass, I know that the length is correct because it's brand new brass. It's supposed to be 2.525 and I'm 5.2. Yeah, right on. So that's the semi-spec trim to length. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is grab my die. Now the way I do it, I have my die set up so that it bumps the shoulder back exactly like 1.5 to 2 thou. Oh, there's the trim to length. And to do that, I found that 12 thou shim start. So I use shims. So here's my shims. That's an 8 thou and a 4. So I'm going to put that there. And I got the Redding Big Boss press here. I'm going to screw this in like this. And then I got this Imperial dry neck lube. So I just want to reduce the neck a bit. I have the expander ball taken out of here, and I have the decapping pin taken out of here. So normally after I finish cleaning my brass, I will take it out of the tumbler, and the first thing I do is pop the primer out. Then I will clean the primer pocket and get ready for the next step, which is where I'm at now. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of that on there, which is dry lube. I'm going to run this through. What I'm doing here is I'm just reducing the neck diameter so I can throw in my mandrel and get the consistent neck tension that I want. So loading brand new brass is a lot quicker than reloading once fired or whatever brass. Turn on my scale, get my scale ready. Dip that in there. And then the next step after this is going to be, it's actually very fast loading brass. So I'm going to, instead of boring you with this, I'm just going to continue on. Okay, so I finished sizing the necks. Now I am going to use the expander mandrel. So this is a .284. I'm using a .282 expander mandrel, and it's just this thing here inside of there. Then I'll put another one in. Then at the same time, I will put a primer in. And what I'm using to put the primer in is the Frankfurt Arsenal reloading tool. It does a good job. So I'll complete all these. Just keep doing this. And then they're ready for powder. Okay. Okay, so all these are resized, primed, and they have the mandrel gone through the neck, so I have the proper neck consistency that I want. So now I can take my seating die, which is already set to the proper depth I want. Put that away. Okay, I also use this Lyman funnel, which works really good and reasonably priced. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to get my scale ready. So my scale is the FX120i with the, or the A&D FX120i with the Auto Trickler B3 system on it, basic made in Canada. So I'm going to get the scale calibrated, get the powder in, get this here all purged so that it'll dump, and then we'll put powder in these casings. All right, so scale is all set up. I set it for my powder charge, which is 59.5. That's what I have there. So I'm going to grab a casing, my funnel, and give it a little tap. And let that run. And while that's running, then we'll check the overall case length using the Hornady overall case length gauge. And it will take a measurement from the ogive of the bullet. And I believe I want like 2.70. So I'm 2.703. So I'm like a little bit over, but I'm going to call that good enough. And yeah, I'm just going to keep on doing that. I'm just doing 10 right now, or 12 right now, because I don't know why I had 10 brand new ones in there. So that's, I mean, basically 1 thousandths over. No biggie. That way, once I shoot these are once fired. So then I'll have a set of once fired. So I'm just going to do all these. This is just going to be a quick video on what I do for 280 AI brass. And so I'm going to finish these next 10, and then I will come back and show you the finished product. Now, for seating depth, if I take a bullet and just kind of hold it here, you can see that where the boat tail taper just starts, that is basically right where I am down in here, which gives me full neck tension, and I'm not too deep. That gives me the optimum bullet length and more room in the case for powder. And like I said, it was should be 2.7 right on the money, so 2.700. That is where I want it. And yeah, so it's a lot easier loading brand new brass than it is once fired brass. There's just a couple steps that you don't really have to do, but with brand new brass I do like to deburr the primer pockets on the inside, and that's just a one-time thing, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. Nozzle brass is pretty much fully prepped right from factory, so you don't have to deburr the necks or the case mouth in or out. So yeah, there you go, 280 Ackley improved. Maybe I'll give you a quick video here of me shooting it, and it'll be an older video, but you'll get the gist. Impact. There we go, first shot impact with this rifle at 917 meters. I don't. And yeah, that's the case. Super, super high ballistic bullet. I think I'm getting about 2910 feet per second out of this load here, and it is very accurate. Very accurate. I will not look back on the 280, and I'll keep this round as my sheep hunting and deer hunting round, even for the rest of my life. And I'll probably have the same gun too. Yeah. I usually get around 10 to 12 hand loads out of the brass. I haven't shot this gun a lot. It is fun to shoot. It's enjoyable to shoot. I can control the recoil and everything, so it's a pleasure to shoot. And even my buddy's daughter shot this rifle. Makes it easy. Right on the... Again. He's good. He's down. He's down. Got that one clear, and then take the shot. Okay, yeah. Nice and easy. He's good. He's down. He's down. Atta girl. Good job. On a sheep, and actually this here's for her. It's a dummy round of the case of the 280 Ackley improved, so she can keep it with her ram head, and who knows, show people, whatever, keepsake. But I have to get that to her here soon. All right, so one more thing I just want to say is I always keep track of how many times I've loaded and annealed the brass. I always keep it in this, always remember where the brass goes. I got 2 other 50 round cases as well, and it's all kept together so it doesn't get mixed up, so I know what brass is what. Yeah, that's going to conclude the video. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notifications button so you don't miss any of the future content. And please, if I can ask you, please subscribe. That new algorithm that YouTube came out with is killing me. And yeah, so like I say, everybody, please like, subscribe, hit the notifications button. And take care, everybody, and be safe. And stay tuned for more videos coming your way. Bye for now.